The Kansas City Chiefs are quietly dominating this year's NFL free agency. I mean, first and foremost, they created $49 million in cap space, restructuring contracts with Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones, allowing them to go out and sign a guy like Jaylen Moore and Christian Fulton, which we're going to break down the film of in a second. More importantly, they retain Travis Kelce for another season. We found out he was very sick during the Super Bowl. They're not going to go out like that. But quietly, what I wanted to break down was these free agents that they added are a lot better than a lot of you guys think. Let's break it down. Let's look at the film. Let's talk about it. Before we jump in, comment down below your favorite signing of the offseason, whether it be retaining someone or signing someone new. And also, what do you think is going to be the most underrated as well? Let's dive in. All right, and the first guy I want to bring up is Jaylen Moore, the left tackle, the new left tackle of the Kansas City Chiefs after getting rid of Joe Thuney. Right now, it adds a ton of flexibility in terms of what they can do with this offensive line, which we'll talk about in a minute. But let's just talk about Jaylen Moore, right? I already get it. What people are going to say is, oh, very small sample size. We don't know what he can do as a full-time starter. But every single time this dude gets in a game, every time he's playing football, he's one of the best tackles out there. This season, playing about 260 snaps this year, ranked 25th among all tackles in football. Right? And no, that's not just left tackles. That is left and right. So out of 64 starting tackles in football, he was the 25th best one in the NFL and ranked within the top 40 of tackles in both pass blocking and run blocking as well. So you're getting a guy that can not just pass block or not just run block. He can do a little bit of both. And that consistency has showed over the past couple of seasons. Back in 2023, he also had a good year, playing about 226 snaps, ranking out as the 31st best tackle in football. This is a guy who's been consistent and adds versatility. Let's talk about that. Now, not only is it important that they have their new left tackle, but now they get to do what the Eagles did with Mekhi Becton. Take this big tackle in, Kingsley, move him to guard, and see how it works out. We just saw Mekhi Becton go from a quote-unquote bust to a top 20 guard in football last season. Just got a payday with the LA Chargers, which you'll be seeing a lot of. But Mekhi Becton, Kingsley, both big guys. I mean, Kingsley 6'6", 315 pounds, only 22 years old, and let's be honest, he was terrible at left tackle. Let's see what he can do at guard. Last season, the Kansas City Chiefs ranked 31st, almost dead last. I mean, it's crazy to think about. They were almost dead last in terms of yards per carry last year, right? 3.9, and they still made the Super Bowl. They also ranked 19th in QB sack percentage. 7% of the time, Patrick Mahomes was getting pressured or getting sacked. Not good at all. This is a massive upgrade, not only because you add more flexibility within your offensive line, but you add a tackle that can do good things for your offense. I mean, here's a play where Brock Purdy gets sacked. Another good thing about it is Mahomes gets the ball out quick. That ball is coming out quick. Look at this play. Jaylen Moore does a great job staying in front of Braden Fisk? Not really too sure who that is, but he does a great job staying in front of a really good rookie here. Look at this. Look at the hand movement. Love it. These are the things that they needed to improve, and they did. Now, let's talk a little bit about Christian Fulton, another guy that I feel like not Chiefs fans, but the media is underrating the talent of Christian Fulton. Obviously, a really high draft pick a couple of years ago, only 26 years old, still very, very young. Look at this play here. So they're going to be in a cover 3. So basically what that means is he's going to drop back into a third. This guy's going to have a midfield read, and then we're going to have another third over here, right? Now, whenever you're in a zone coverage, your job is specifically to read the quarterback's eyes, because most of the time they'll tell you where they're going with the football. Now, unfortunately, this is the play where Rashee Rice went out for the season, but when you see it, you're going to see Fulton. He's going to keep his eyes while backpedaling on Patrick Mahomes. As he sees Mahomes start to look in this direction, he stops, right? Makes a move, and then goes up, makes a great play on the football, and here we go, right? Starts bringing it back. Unfortunately, really unfortunate play here. I don't even really want to show it anymore. We're going to end it just like that. But Christian Fulton is a guy I really like. This year ranked 22nd when it came to stopping the run as a corner. Alright, another big time play here. He's going to be at the top of your screen. Love the reaction time in run defense again. I love a corner who can come up and make big time tackles. He's going to be press man with Mike Evans. But again, watch how he's able to read the play quickly. Motion, boom, handoff. He's looking at the quarterback, making sure if he still has the ball or not before he, fully commits to guarding Mike Evans. And then, boom, realizes quickly, all right, this is a run play. Let me go attack. Avoids a block, makes a tackle in the backfield. They end up losing a yard there. Again, I really want a corner who's not afraid to come up and make tackles in run defense, in run support. Last year, they ranked the 6th best defense in the NFL in stopping the run. Again, I'll take this all day. Another guy that can help out exactly in this category, Christian Fulton. I think he's going to be a nice pickup. Guys, real quickly, before we break down the last player, do me a big time favor. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. That way you guys are notified every time we post a Chiefs video. So many more are going to be coming out soon. And if you want a part 2 to this video, let's see if we can get over 800 likes. And we'll drop a video breaking down Gardner Minshew or Elijah Mitchell or Jason Taylor, Sean Bradley, right? There's a lot of guys to break down. Let me know if you want that video, and let's dive back in. All right, look at this play as well. We're going to get a little bit of motion here by Marvin Mims. He's going to go quick into like a little bubble screen, get these wide receivers up in a block. We're going to see man-to-man coverage here with Christian Fulton. He says, oh, I got to go, right? In man-to-man coverage, I got to go. Watch this play here by Fulton again. They're going to set him in motion, starts to, get over there quickly. They're going to just throw it to him. Now, I, again, really value a cornerback that can make plays like this, right? Stop him just short, lower that shoulder, make a big-time tackle. Marvin Mims isn't the biggest guy in the world, but, man, that's a big-time stop at the goal line. Again, I feel like the Chiefs always know how to bring in guys that get undervalued and then turn them into studs, and I feel like this is going to be one of them. All right, so here's a rep I wanted to show you guys in coverage. Christian Fulton versus Drake London, one-on-one. Safety's a little bit too far to be able to make a difference on this play right now. So they throw it up. He does a really good job, continuing to hand fight with Drake London as Drake initiates the hand fighting. But watch this play. As Drake London goes up and catches this ball, he's a guy that's not going to give up on a play. He's going to fight through the whistle and do what it takes. Look at him swat this ball with his hand and break it up. I mean, that is beautiful. Not only that, but he also, while getting this swat, is taking him down. Just in case, hey, if I can't get this ball low, at the very least, I need to make this tackle, right? And that is exactly what he does. He swats the ball and takes him down as well. Beautiful job by Fulton in every which way. Again, I love this pickup. Now, they also picked up another defensive lineman in Jerry Tillery. Now, another interesting signing. I'm not sure what his role is going to be. I feel like he's going to be able to compete for a starting job almost even right away alongside guys like, Siaka Ika or Fabian Lovett. But overall, Jerry Tillery could be a big player for them. Look at this play. He's going to throw this offensive lineman to the side. Guys, that is pure man strength right here. To throw that big-ass dude in the other direction. Again, very impressive, and then comes up, gets a run stop. This is a guy that's interesting to me. Do I think he's going to be, this big-time signing that makes the Pro Bowl? No. Do I think he's going to add a lot of competition in training camp, mini camp? Yes. Former early-round draft pick once again, Fulton, Tillery, guys who are really highly touted coming out of college, and they'll see if they can kind of revitalize his career. Now, one of my favorite things about him, guys, is his position versatility. He can play in a 5-tech, he can play in 4-eye, he can play a 3-tech, right? He can move all around this defensive line, and that is something that I value a ton. He's playing outside shoulder of the tackle here, and watch him make a good play. He's going to rip through and then just get a nice little tackle in the backfield. Next play, he's on the outside, on the opposite side of the field, right? Gets through there, right? Great job reading, reacting, drawing a holding call there. Beautiful job. I mean, he reads that play like a book. Look at him get out early. I mean, he would have been there if it wasn't for that hold. Great job there. And then you talk about now more inline. Not outside the tackle, but now he's inside, next to the guard. All right, so now he's in a 4-eye. I mean, guys, I love Jerry Tillery's position versatility, and that might help the Chiefs out a ton. So let me know what you guys think. If you want a part 2 to this video where we break down even more of, Jason Taylor or Gardner Minshew or Elijah Mitchell, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications for more Chiefs updates, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.